Hey guys, I am playing some more Binding of Isaac Wrath of the Lamb. I have been playing Rebirth / Afterbirth so much. And sometimes I just like to come back to my origins and, ground myself. So, I have Afterbirth. And there's all these fantastic user-made mods in the Steam Workshop. But you can only play them if you buy every expansion. And expansions are $10 each. Luckily I got some of my stuff on the Steam Winter Sale. But now I still have that one last... I shelled in one full price because I was like, I'm so bored, I want the extra stuff. So there's just one more, which is called Afterbirth Plus, and basically you have to pay $10 just to use other free creations that people made on Steam Workshop. Like, there's new characters or other mods, but you can't play them, that people worked on really hard for free, like freeware, but you can't play them unless you pay the dev $10. And I think it adds very minimal content to your game that the game studio developers had made themselves. So I was like, yeah, there's something kind of messed up with that. I started reading all the comments, and apparently, people are very mad at the studio, and they're like, once again, we get shafted by, what's it called, the studio. And I'm like, whoa, okay, so there's some drama. I think I'll have to look that up after this video, but it is very annoying that I can't, play other people's mods without paying $10 to get permission. So I don't know if I can wait it out until summer sale though, because I'm really enjoying playing the game and I want to see all these awesome user created mods. So we shall see. But I thought that was kind of scummy when people really just cash in. Really just cash in on something they see that they've made that's successful. And that's why, Star Wars, it's all about money. How can we make... It's not even about a film anymore. It's all about how can we make this buyable? How can we make this into a purchase? I should not have done that. I need another bomb. All the kids' toys, all this plastic garbage that you throw away, sits in the basement. These possessions you don't need. I'm one to talk for possessions you don't need, but still. And then you gotta get the new one because the old one isn't cool enough. Me and Isaac, that's what... I'm a hypocrite. And my favorite is it's collectible. Buy it because it's collectible. Here's the thing. There are very few people that go back and buy those collectibles to genuinely enjoy them themselves. A lot of the time, that market is just other people buying from each other from a lower price and saying, oh, I can sell this up. And they have it in their house and they're not even enjoying it. They're just waiting until they can sell it up. So it's like this false economy market. I know nothing about any of this. I'm just talking. But that aggravates me so much that, coveting objects... Ooh, a bomb. Coveting these objects that nobody uses or enjoys. It's all about what do I have, what do I not have. Oh, this is rare, I have to covet it and hide it from someone else. Have you ever seen someone at like a... I'm thinking of like some type of like super sale. Maybe like Friday, Black Friday is a good comparison, but I don't think, not really. Where they're like, I have to buy it so someone else can't have it. It's that type of weird hoarding mentality that comes from, I guess, biology of thinking, if I don't grab it, like, you know, grab what's there. The desire to eat fatty, sugary foods, I guess, naturally occurring in nature, those are hard to find. Like berries, you can even see it now in that berries are very expensive to buy. They're fragile, they don't keep long. All those types of sugars, we're like, oh, yum, yay. So when we see some product we want to gobble up, what am I don't know why I'm getting so heated about this right now, but it all comes back to, I just hate when people cash in so hard, like so blatantly and unstoppably on things that are successful, and it gets to the point where it's not like you want to reward what they've made and all the effort they've put, but it just gets like stupid and scummy. Like the Minions, there were Minions Tic Tacs, there were Minions hand sanitizer. That stuff just confuses me. I guess when you buy that stuff you're enjoying it, but like when I see a product, my favorite is like character branded food. So when I see a product like they had these Star Wars like chips and they were shaped like Star Wars characters, that doesn't excite me. Just the fact that it's a character or packaged as such does not excite me, because like the food, what you're getting out of it is not enjoyable. I think it's really just, I think what's scummy about it is they're really preying on kids. They get so excited about something they love and they're passionate about that it's just like a money farm. It's a money farm. And that's just capitalism, I guess, but my bird is freaking out over there. Can you hear him? My bird hates capitalism too. Man, I didn't know I had all this rage built up in me just because I had to pay $10 to play my freaking Binding of Isaac game. I think it also stems to, I watch a YouTuber who plays a lot of indie horror games. Some are paid, some are free. And some of the paid ones, it's just garbage piled together. And you can tell it's not that just like, oh, they're learning, they're going through the challenges of creating a game, they're starting out, or maybe they don't have the budget to buy all these fancy assets. You can tell it's just like someone who had the connections to basically buy a pre-made game, put their name on it, and then have a ton of people give it positive reviews on Steam. And then they charge money. Such an obsession of gauging success by how much money something makes. And you do. You need money to survive in this world. For goods and services, what we're doing here is money. And we're not, we're not hunter-gatherers anymore. I'm not. I know that I'm not. So I need to learn to what do you call it? Cultivate skills that work for me so I can get other things. But when people, I don't know. You don't need money to be happy. It sure does help. But have you ever like seen a video where sometimes the billionaires talk about, they're like, I have so much money, I can't even spend it. I can't even spend it. And, shoot, I should have gotten a key. You spend all this time of foregoing fun and pleasure now, of I'm gonna get money for it later, I'm gonna get money for it later. And are you actually, you're not enjoying yourself in the process. Like, I don't know. Being happy with what you have, you know, once you have once you have health and you're safe, you know, things like that. You can feed yourself, you can clean yourself, you have a roof. I don't know. I've worked with a bunch of, and I've been in this mindset myself of wanting to like gouge other people for their money. How can I, you know, but how can I get money out of this? I have to get money out of this as fast as possible. Where's the route where I make money out of this as fast as possible? And I think when you do that, a lot of the time you rush. And you're never going to be successful. Because, well, success is a subjective word. I feel like I'm waxing poetic about a lot of things I don't understand. And it kind of all comes down to how I don't I think Star Wars is like so annoying. So overrated. It's such one of those cash cows. Same thing with the Beatles. You really enjoy it, but then there's so much merch. You just want it. You're just like, go away. Leave me alone. The other thing the thing that maybe I don't like about the Beatles and Star Wars anymore is that they're too palpable. Is that the right word? They're too palatable. They're too easy to like. And that makes me sound like such a freaking edgelord. But like, I went to see the Jumanji movie recently. I don't know. I don't know why. I liked the original. And there was nothing else. And it was so formulaic, so predictable. It was just really frustrating. It was really dumbed down. And shallow. There were like moral messages, but they were made to be so beat you over the head. And I don't know if that's because people are like, oh, then kids will understand it. Kids are smart. Kids can, you know, kids are smart. And Star Wars is just a cash cow. I hate myself when I do this. On my high horse. I want to take a minute, and this is gonna sound terrible. I want to take a minute for shouts out to Netflix when they were doing their disc mailing service. I was lucky enough that my dad was around for that when they were still mailing discs out. And I already didn't really like I liked a lot of Cartoon Network. Nickelodeon wanted to make me, besides Klasky, Supo, you know, like Rugrats or whatever, that I think which made really great cartoons. I was sick of it. I don't like Drake and Josh. I don't like any of that. Blech. So pedestrian. So I needed to find something to watch. I liked anime, but it was still really hard to get. It was expensive. You could watch it on Toonami. It was dubbed. And they got rid of Toonami, but I think at that point, yeah, I was onto the Netflix and I could borrow discs. So the first anime that I got obsessed with, besides Sailor Moon, because that was on Toonami when I was little. Nice. And you could buy the manga, although it was totally butchered to read left to right. To the point where it was, like, confusing. How they, like, flipped everything. So Netflix, I got Azumanga Daioh. I watched it dubbed. And I loved it. And I was like, oh my god, there are shows for people like me. Like me. It was just exciting. There were options. There were other options. You could buy anime from magazines and some websites, but it was very, very, very expensive. And if you didn't know what you liked, you don't want to spend $25 on a DVD of a few episodes when you don't know what it's like. So Netflix was like the Amazon version. There were just so many options. It was amazing. Really great art films, obscure things. There was like everything. And you know, you'd have to wait a few days for it. The horror. And it was stuff you didn't have to license to stream, so there were all sorts of things. And I got to watch a lot of great foreign films, and I'm just really happy I had that because it made me optimistic about like cinema and film and TV shows and whatnot, because like I said, a lot of the stuff that's put out there is so safe. I think that's a lot of people in the 90s, they get so nostalgic from the 90s. I wasn't really around for it. Get so nostalgic for like Ren and Stimpy and other cartoons that were kind of like wild. They don't do it like that anymore. Well, they do, but Remember when Adventure Time was big? Adventure Time was doing something different. So interesting to see what trends emerge. God, I'm so annoyed with myself. Like, it doesn't matter what you like. Watch whatever you like. The point I was trying to get to was that I don't even know what my point was. I don't even know. I guess it feels really great when you find a work of art, cartoon, book, blah blah blah, that you can connect to, and it's not on a surface level. I can watch, you can watch Drake and Josh and be like, it's relatable on a basic level. But that's the point. That's what it's made to be. But when you watch or play or read something that's a little different, it feels special. Like, I think you learn something from it. Like, think about some of the books and stuff that shaped your identity, that, like, you have a very distinct memory about them. Alright, maybe you have a very distinct memory about Drake and Josh. Not me. But like, my mom gave me the Series of Unfortunate Events book, and I read that, and obviously it's very, like, it's very intense, but that had an effect on me. A book had not made me feel like that before, and it was a little uncomfortable and weird, and like, what is this? I kind of don't like it. It's scary, but it put me out of my comfort zone. And I find that very desirable. Trying new things. I say that, but then I'm very, again, closed-minded. I'm not gonna go see the new Star Wars movie. I'll get mad. This is me just journaling out loud. I said I don't journal. I don't sit here and write about this stuff. This is just like suppressed thoughts and my very angry little soapbox self. Jeez. Alright, I want to find the specials room. The treasure room. I hope I don't lose any friends from saying that I think that Star Wars is an overrated cash cow. Milking that cow for all it's worth. Money, money, money. What can we sell to you feeble-minded sheep now to get a quick buck. I'm being a dick. Somehow my dad let this pass through his Netflix queue, but oh, okay. I saw Fritz the Cat when I was in middle school. It was the first, at least, animated film rated X. There's a lot of, excuse me, like racism in it, and sex and drugs, and I wouldn't have seen that without Netflix DVD service showing me crazy stuff I'd never seen before. If you're gonna have the TV parent your child, give them Netflix DVD service. If you're gonna have the TV parent your child, they will learn so much. All right, this is pissing me off. Stop. Come over here. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I wanted that. It's probably what I should have had. Should have gotten. So I need to get to the... $3 pennies. Come on. No, you're supposed to give me another key so I can get into the treasure room. Dang, they shoot quick, fastly, quickly. Shoot fast. That was a mistake. Should take care of all this other mayhem first. It's tiny. Thing. Nice. A nickel. Oops. Come on. None of the stuff I talked about is that deep. None of that matters. I think the only part that does matter is that I don't like scummy people. I don't think anybody likes scummy people except scummy people that like themselves. scummy people who... I don't know. Ah, there it is. I was gonna say, I was like, wait, where's the... I got 2 babies. They're cute. So apparently there's a co-op mode of this. Is that true? Why did I go in here? I need to preserve life for the boss battle. Sure, I'll shell out a key for half a heart. And then I hate myself. No! Alright, time to gamble away our money. For some hearts. Thank you! No, another heart would have been nice, but... Yeah! Let's go again! Ooh. Could have given me that earlier, but I... Ride the wave! I can't stand gambling. In real life. It gives me such a guilt complex. Like, I know the whole point is that, like with anything, you pay money to enjoy it, but that's not it's not enough for me. Should we eat it? Nice. Should probably stop now, 'cause... But I think it would be good to prepare myself and go in with another heart. Nice. I'm gonna make sure the next video is very lighthearted and not navel gazing. Come on, I just want a heart. Alright, screw you. Screw you! I'm so tiny. Oops. Oops. Again. Oh, they fly, so that doesn't matter. So close. No cigar. Not even a cigarette. Oops. Alright, I don't want to die yet. I think. Alright. Well, that's the end of this video because it hurt my brain, but thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.